Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Listen, this is a beautiful thing to have a chance to be a part of what we do every single morning, setting the stage with the praise break. I love you, Rickey. Thank you for this great vision, as well as your comedic genius, which is a gift to all of us. And then to have the whole Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all crazy, and I love you for it. Listen, today's song is what? Marvin Sapp, The Best in Me. Listen, let's be real. You got some haters in this life, and here's the deal. Haters gon' hate. And when haters do the hating, haters always see the worst. They're always looking for something to tear you down and to bring you down. Haters are gonna hate because haters are low down. They're not even liking themselves. That's why they so busy spending time hating on you, because they're not pleased with their own lives. So that's why you don't give major energy to minor people. What instead you do is remember the wisdom of my boy Marvin Sapp. He said that when others see the worst in you, God sees the best in you. Isn't it true? God sees the best in you. Why? After all, God made you. And the Bible says when God created humanity, God stepped back and then patted God's self on God's back and said about you, about me, that's good. God was pleased with God when God made you. So how you going to look down on you when God made you and God said that's good when God created you? Y'all, we are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image and likeness of God. And so that simply means God sees the best in you, regardless of how people talk down to you, look down on you, hate on you. God sees the best in you. And so the question becomes, are you going to invest energy in those who are hating, or are you going to go ahead and elevate because of what God sees in you? Because God created you. And when God created you, God said, that's good. So since God sees the best in you, here's what you and I need to do. And that is, we need to shift how the world operates. God sees the best in me. So guess what? I'm going to try to see the best in others, because if God did that for me, I need to do that for others. I need to see the best in them, because check this out. When I look back over my life, if it had not been for Sunday school teachers and preachers and my mother and my dad and my mentor seeing the best in me, I would not have been able to see the best in me. So go ahead, because some of y'all got that same testimony. God raised up the right people at the right time, and they saw something in you that you didn't even see in yourself. So if they did that for you, if God does that for you, let's turn around and do it for those in the world around us. God saw the best in me when others saw the worst in me. So now I'm going to turn around and look for the best in people I run into, the best in people who are in my life. Because if we bring out the best in each other, we can make the world a better place. God saw the best in me when y'all saw the worst in me. And now I'm going to try to bring out the best in everyone I meet. God bless you. Love y'all so much. Have a great one.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
He saw
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. A man accused of helping steal and damage the bronze statue of baseball legend Jackie Robinson in Wichita, Kansas, pleaded guilty to the charges against him on Thursday. According to ABC News, 45-year-old Rickey Alderit from Wichita admitted to the crime, which took place in January of this year. Alderit was among the suspects who authorities say cut off the statue at the ankles, leaving behind only Robinson's feet. At the time, officials estimated the damage to be around $75,000. In other news, hundreds of high school students who were anticipating attending Georgia State University had their acceptance letters revoked. About 1,500 students were impacted, but the university said that the students who had incomplete applications received the letter by mistake. The admissions department sent a retraction communication encouraging students to finish their applications so that they can be considered for admission. Lastly, a Southwest Airlines passenger was filmed napping in the plane's overhead bin. The video clip shows an unnamed person nonchalantly lying lengthwise in the overhead locker. Now, it's unclear if the in-flight napper was a passenger or crew member or what their motivation was for crawling into the baggage storage.
Stretch out. Sometimes the seats be too close together. I didn't got up there and stretched out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, put the bags up under the seats and get in there and stretch out. That's it.
All right, I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few of the stories we're following this morning. For more news and updates, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Roxy, what's going on in sports?
What it do, Maria? The Dallas Mavericks bounce back to get Game 2 to even up the series with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Cleveland Cavs, home of the land, they get even with the Boston Celtics and tie that series one game apiece as well. Former NBA player Glenn Big Baby Davis has been sentenced to 40 months in prison over a fraud scheme to defraud the league's health benefits program. You know what I'm saying? It was 22 people, including 18 players, that was also involved. It was centered around filing false medical claims. The alleged ringleader, former player Terrence Williams, he was actually sentenced 10 years back in August, so they got Big Baby Glenn Davis as well. And I love announcing good news for women's sports. The WNBA will now provide full-time charter flights for all 12 teams starting this season. They got their own planes now, man. So
damn right.
We making progress. And I love it. So let's keep
go.
Now let's get this. Let's get these checks a little bit higher, but we got to take baby steps. It is what it is. It's my sports report right there, bringing it tap. Good morning.
Good morning. Coming up next in the hot spot, Baby Reindeer's Martha goes public, and she may sue Netflix. Up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. Listen, y'all, make sure y'all come on out to the Birthday Beach Blowout. Make sure that you go to RickySmileyBBB.com. That's RickySmileyBBB.com. Hey, Gary got a tea party. We're going to have a great time. Dust the Dawn party, Greek festivities, all that stuff, parasailing, sitting on the beach, everything. It's just everything. It would take all day to name it, and we start putting these artists on the show. It's going to be a great time. All right, what up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. In theaters this weekend is the film Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This movie follows a young chimpanzee who embarks on a journey with a human woman to determine the future for apes and humans who are so much alike. It is projected to make more than $50 million. Also in theaters this weekend is a film called Not Another Church Movie. The movie stars Jamie Foxx as God, Mickey Rourke as the devil, and Kevin Daniels. The comedy satire bills itself as this is not a Tyler Perry movie. Wow, what does that mean? Oh, Lord. All right, moving on. An unscripted series about Snoop Dogg's family will air on the E! Network during the 2024-2025 television season. It's currently it's untitled, but it follows his daughter Corey Brodus and her fiance Wayne Deuce as they navigate relationship tensions ahead of their wedding and a health struggle that impacts Snoop and the rest of his family. That's going to be good because everybody always want to know what Snoop doing because he always got some stuff going on, and we love his family as well. All right, y'all, moving on. Last but not least, the popular Netflix film Baby Reindeer went viral for its intriguing and true storyline about an upcoming comedian and his alleged stalker Martha. Now, the real life Martha, y'all, had come out and slam the next Netflix series as an obscene and defamatory work of fiction, claiming that she is instructing lawyers to sue the streamer for portraying her in that way. In an interview with Piers Morgan, the real Martha says she had been forced into telling her side of the story after Baby Reindeer became an enormous global hit. She adamantly denies all accusations of stalking the upcoming comedian. Here's what she had to say.
In the course of your relationship with Richard Gadd, you send him 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
That's simply not true. If somebody was sending somebody 41,000 emails or something, they'd be doing how many a day? Lots.
Well, they'd be obsessively
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What did you send him?
None of that's true. I don't think I sent him anything.
That's a good show. I watched the whole thing. It's really good.
Really?
I mean, what is it about?
Yeah,
it's what she said. It's like this comedian and this lady, he meets her in a bar, and then she just goes crazy stalking him. But it's amazing that the woman who actually played the role is spot on, like the woman in real life.
Is it in Europe, in England or London or whatever? They got British accents.
Yeah, they're what is it, like Australian, Scottish? Okay, yeah, but it's a good series. It's juicy. Yeah. Y'all should check it out. Mm-hmm.
I gotta check it out. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Bring it to 10. Let's go holler at Harris Stowe State University in the STL. It's coming up next in the HBCU. You know, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, pimping.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU. Say, man, Rock T's in the house for another HBCU. No, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Can we head on back down to Harris Stowe State University? Established in 1857, home of the brown and gold Hornets, right there in the STL. Shout out to Arlene Ackerman, bachelor's degree from Harris Stowe State University. She's an American educator who served as superintendent of the D.C. Public Schools, San Francisco Unified School District, and Philadelphia Public Schools. She received her doctorate from Harvard Graduate School of Education and her master's of arts in education from Harvard as well. She served as an educator on all levels as an elementary school teacher, middle school teacher, all the way through high school. She served on the President's Board of Advisors on HBCUs. Named Superintendent of the Year, I'm going to pause right there. Miss Arlene Ackerman, another proud HBCU alum of Harris Stowe State University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, or if you have someone you want to spotlight, follow and DM us on all social media platforms at HBCU. No.
All right, shout out to you, Brett. It's going to be hey, your first Mother's Day.
That is funny. Wow.
I didn't even think about that. This your first, cuz, bruh, oh my mama.
Cuz, bruh.
Hey,
well,
this your
first Mother's Day
Day
with the baby outside of your body, because technically you had one last year. So, yeah.
What is that like?
It's I don't know what Mother's Day is going to be like until it gets here, but I'm very grateful that God allowed me to have a child. I was high risk and everything with all this other stuff happening, but he's healthy and he's doing great. He's 10 months old, and I'm just honored to be a mother. Everything in my life is about him. My life has changed completely. Any decisions I make, anytime I get a little bit of time, I want to be with him. When I get off radio, I run home to him. I just want to spend all my time. It ain't enough time in a day because I just want to spend every second with him to make sure he's okay and make sure, everybody's good in my family. I'm just elated to be a mother. Like, there's nothing like it in the whole wide world, I promise. Nothing.
And just to see you and your mother, like you so double blessed. because you got your mother there as well, and she's sweet as she could be, your twin.
She
I
is.
don't know y'all
Oh my God,
apart,
I don't know what I would do without her. I don't. I mean, she has come in and, child, I'm gonna have to file for custody for my son because my mama done just took over. He sleep with her, you know.
Yeah.
They just, you know how grandmothers are. She loved that baby, and I'm blessed to have my mother here. Absolutely.
So, Brad, over the last 10 months, I know you got several of these memories, but what's your favorite one that just stick out real fast that you want to share about True?
Oh my goodness! One morning I was on my way to work, and I ran in there to say bye to my mom and True, and she was changing his diaper, and I decided to try to help her change his diaper, so I was holding his legs up and stuff, and she ran to go get the little Desitin stuff or whatever, and his buns was clean and everything, and when I raised his legs up, he shot it out. Some nice dookie right on my face and all my clothes.
Yes, sir.
And it shot on my mother. Like, I don't know. It was like a torpedo. I don't know. They call it a dookie shoot. Beyonce said. A blowout.
Explosive
diarrhea. I could not believe it. I was fresh that day, too. I felt good. I had on a new little outfit.
That's when they get you. You got to change the aim. You can't be at that end. You got to stay on the side of the gun.
Yeah.
I learned be at the barrel.
I learned that day. I was so mad because he was so clean and everything was getting ready to put the Destin and the diaper on, and it was all good. He was done. Oh, but no, he wasn't, honey. He wasn't done.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, boy. I'm talking about he shot. That's what they do. They'll shoot him out on you, boy.
It didn't get on him at all, though. Didn't get on him at all.
And then he smiled, and then he was just smiling and happy. And
he
it's almost
laughed.
like he know what he did.
Yep, he know what he did. He laughed.
I got you. Yeah, we just want to say happy first Mother's Day to you, and we are so proud of you. We thank God for your health, because that was high risk. We watch you go through all of that stuff, and you would text me every now and then. I ain't know what you was dealing with, and you explained it to me one day. And I was like, wow, but God is amazing. He is
all
amazing.
The time.
Yes, sir. Enjoy every minute of it. So we're going to be talking more about stuff like that coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Africa air, the secret air. The secret is out. Jesus coming. Jesus coming from me.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com so you can meet Gary at his tea party at my birthday beach blowout in Hollywood, Florida. Bring your hats. That's right, y'all. Get your crew ready. Go to RickySmileyBBB.com today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember back in 2010 when the beautiful Shawnee O'Neal filed for divorce from her wonderful husband, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, y'all, after that NBA superstar was caught, y'all. And I mean caught in a series of public and private cheating scandals. Well, now we're talking about it, and we've been talking about it all week in Shawnee's new memoir, Undefeated. Honey, Shawnee admits, y'all, that, that she's not sure that she ever really loved Shaq. And she said that, he said that he really understands, y'all. Now they're saying that Shaq spoke out, and he said, when he got his copy of the book, he said, I understand. He said, I wouldn't have been in love with me either. And he wished her all the love. And here's what Shawnee had to say to a few of her friends.
To many, I'm the ex-wife of former NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal.
You dropping the O'Neal?
I'm dropping O'Neal.
No, I was hoping you didn't, Johnny.
To others, I'm the creator and star of the hit series and franchise Basketball Wives. But most recently, you may know me as the wife of Keon Henderson.
My whole last name gonna change.
Isn't that touching?
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's a good story for her. I mean, a lot of people... they have a hard time. They don't bounce back from divorce, but she found somebody, sometimes you have to go through that to get to the love of your life.
Thank you. Right. And I was talking to some people about that just a few minutes ago about being married more than one time, and some said they could never be married more than one time. But I mean, Aretha Franklin wrote the song "Do It Until You Get It Right." So I mean, Shawnee, she got it right now, so she had to do it. I mean, I think that's a good thing. And like you said, until you find...
how many times you fell before you start walking?
Yep,
that's one and done for me.
So you would only get married one time.
Yeah, but the goal is nobody gets married to get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You try your best. Right. You hope you get married with like, I really hope this lasts forever, and sometimes it just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, if at first you don't succeed,
but make sure you get that book, because it's a good book now.
Oh yeah,
a hell of a book. Make sure you get it.
Yes, great book, honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. A lot of people, y'all are angry, and I'm kind of feeling a certain kind of way, y'all, with LL Cool J. Y'all familiar with him, right? Mr. LL Cool J, Mr. James Todd. Well, honey, he's speaking out there saying that the entertainer slammed, honey, the Outkast member, honey, about his flute album. You know, he talked about him and said, honey, Andre 3000, honey, he didn't like it. He said, honey, he should have went on ahead and did something more lyrical for such a person and talented musician like himself. Now, his real name is James Todd Smith, and they said he shared his critical thoughts about the record during a recent appearance on LeBron James' Talk Series The Shout. He said, I'm going to be clear. He said, I'm going to be very clear. Andre 3000, amazing, right? His bars is all the way up. Not the flute, B, not the flute. Isn't that awful? That's his colleague.
Well, a tutor who tutored the flute tried to teach two tutors to toot, said the two to the tutor that it was harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, just keep it. While we talking about that, just always keep in mind that a tutor who tutored the flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor is harder to toot than to tutor two tutors to toot.
I understood that one.
There it is.
Well, honey, I feel so bad for Andre, but this man said such a disparaging thing about him and his flute, honey. He did what he thought was right for him, honey, and that's what he did. So he might not like all that I'm bad with LL Cool J be saying and stuff like that. But anyway, hopefully it don't be no problems.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, he told me he needs to get back with Dick.
Everybody love I'm bad. LL Cool J is a legend. That's just how he feels about the flute, because he feels like Andre is so lyrical and he's so amazing with his lyrics. So I don't think it was a diss. He was just saying, like, dang, give us some lyrics, not the flute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he should learn. He should take that piccolo and learn Stars and Stripes Forever and play that piccolo solo. That thing hidden in marching band, symphonic band. Yes, sir.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Calla Lily. On the high end, you say Calla Lily, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark maroon. That's your color for today.
All right, that's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. Yeah.
I knew you was gonna love that.
What you say about that trumpet? Say, Brett.
Yeah, that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the trumpet was jamming right there.
And I bet every last one of them horn players march HBCU. Most I meet a lot of people that work in different bands, like with Anita Baker and all these different people. Mm-hmm. And when you ask the horn player, say, where did you march? It's like a thing. It's like a frat thing. So where did you march? They be like, man, North Carolina A&T. Start out in a college marching band and end up playing with people like Anita Baker and Charlie Wilson. But most of them march with HBCU marching band, and that's a fact. Because every last one of you meet there, they look at you and say, we know you marched with Alabama State. It's like a fraternity thing. I just absolutely love it. All right, y'all, Mother's Day is this weekend, and we cannot wait to highlight all you wonderful, amazing mothers and mother figures. Y'all get at us right now. Hit us up. Shout out your mom. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You want this home, this lid, you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
and I am calling from Ohio. I want to shout out my mom, Linnell Stevenson. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Mashawn. I want to give a Happy Mother's Day shout out to my mother, Linda Manley, my sisters, Tiffany and Danielle. Happy Mother's Day.
My name's Koya. I want to shout out to my mom, Terry Johnson. We're from Dallas, Texas. Happy Mother's Day to all the amazing moms. Happy Mother's Day to Brad as well. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from Cincinnati, Ohio. I want to give a shout out to my mother, Vicky Rowe. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. You are the best mom. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Let them know. Miami, wake up. Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate that. Shout out and happy Mother's Day. Hope y'all have a happy, fabulous Mother's Day weekend to all your moms. Maria, what you got coming up?
Coming up in Mind, Body, and Business, I have 3 valuable gift ideas for mom that won't cost you a penny. Details coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for Mind, Body, and Business with Maria Moore. What up?
What up, Rickey Smiley? Happy Mother's Day weekend to the lovely mothers of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Brat, celebrating you. Beyonce, all wishes. Happy Mother's Day weekend.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. And of course, I'm a mom of 4 beautiful children.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Maria.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I wanted to just share 3 valuable gift ideas for mom that won't cost you anything. And these are gift ideas that I think will be very memorable, that your mother would cherish. I would cherish these things as well. So the first thing is rest. I think if you ask most moms, rest is like at the top of the list. And I want you to think about what's taking up your mom's time. It could be laundry, dishes, cooking. Can you pick up tasks that would give your mom a break? So try to pay attention to what her needs are so that she can get some rest. And this is especially a good idea for young kids who don't have a lot of money to go all out for mom, and they just want to show their appreciation. And that is the second thing, appreciation. Use your words. You know, oftentimes I'll see people running into the grocery store, grabbing a card at the last minute, walking out with flowers like on Mother's Day. Put some thought into it.
They be having them doggone Mother's Day gift on Wednesdays.
Do they?
Man, my kids be flying out of the house on Wednesday or Thursday for Mother's Day, then show up at the end of church service on Father's Day. Be like, here you go.
Well, we're going to do better for the fathers.
My wife bought all her cars last week.
She bought all her cars last week. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just the neighborhood I'm in, and all of the procrastinators are in my grocery store in my neighborhood. But really, you know, when you get that card, don't just put Happy Mother's Day in it. Like, use your words and try to reflect on a specific moment or characteristic about your mom that has impacted your life in a positive way. Tell her what that means to you. You know, Rickey, I received the most amazing text message from my oldest son, who's 24 years old, and he wrote it at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he was talking about how he appreciates the sacrifices that I've made and all the love that I poured into the family, and how he takes the wisdom I've given him with him. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it was just such a surprise because he's never told me with words. And when I tell you I was bawling, like that meant more to me than anything that somebody could buy. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, Brad, when they get to that age and they begin to express themselves, that is something different.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
I was one of that age and I never did it.
Well, yeah, you never did it? Mm-mm. Yeah, well, this year you have the opportunity to do it.
Happy Mother's
Day. Yeah, Gary, write that down and send it to your mother and just.
She can't read text.
But you always talk about that.
You know, old people love when you write stuff and put it in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love to open up an envelope and stuff. Yeah.
With a bunch of words in the card, not the ones that are just printed on it. But yeah, tell her. And then the last thing I have, Rickey, and people may not think about this, but something you can give your mom is forgiveness. You know, sometimes your mother's intent may not always align with your interpretation. And sometimes we're parented in ways that we interpret as mean or cruel in the moment, but then you get older and you realize what that meant and what the intention of that was for. And so if you're holding on to something hurtful that your mom may have done, make space in your heart for forgiveness, especially if you are a mother, because you may need your kids to show you that same grace one day. So rest, appreciation, forgiveness, and happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas out there.
Yeah, the day my mama bought a bag of weed in my room, we rolled some blunts together.
Yes. Yes,
That's
Mama.
a beautiful moment.
Yes. Yes. Put it in
That's
the
a
air
good
for
gift
Mother's
too, Ricky.
Day. Yes.
Get high with your mama.
Yeah, while listening to Tupac, while listening to Pac, dear mama.
Yes. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Boy, be quiet, Brett. Boy, Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
What's up? Get it up! Get out of bed!
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Are you wet shaving? You'll get razor bumps.
Nah, Pops. I'm good with Gillette Skin Guard. How long you been growing that beard Mama hates anyway?
Since 77. I shaved and got ingrown so bad.
That's why I use the Gillette Skin Guard razor, face scrub, shave gel, and moisturizer. So I don't have to worry about new razor bumps or shaving irritation.
Gillette Skin Guard, huh? Your mama's gonna love this one.
The best a man can get keeps getting better with Gillette Skin Guard. Buy now at a retailer near you.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but new Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with new Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
All right, y'all, battle of the sexes. I need a man and a woman. Let's get down. If you want to get down and win them Dollar Tree prizes, you need to call me right now, 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. I need 2 people for battle of the sexes. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's. Hello.
Yo, hey, Shad.
It's Friday, bro.
I know, Shad. I've been up all night. I ain't even been asleep. I ain't even been asleep all night, Shad. I've been up all night. I started watching on.
Well, come on to work then.
You ever heard this story called Unsolved Mystery? I've been watching
Unsolved Mysteries, yeah.
Let me cut the TV out. Hold on. I'm gonna cut the TV out. I've been watching.
Y'all never watch that music where that music be scaring you somewhere in Indiana.
Listen, cuz. Shut I done watch 13 episodes, right? And now I just can't stop thinking about stuff like it's a white Ford Taurus been outside the house down the street. A white Ford Taurus been outside the house since last night. I know they caught watching me, Shawty. I know it is.
So you've been watching Unsolved Mysteries, and now you nervous about a white Ford Taurus. What year is it?
It's not really a new one. It's not really an old one. It's like a 2000 or something. But it's been sitting out there since yesterday, Shawty. And I noticed the Illuminati trying to get me.
Who trying to get you?
The Illuminati.
Illuminati? That's what he said?
Yeah.
They're trying to get me in there, Shawty, and I just don't want to go outside. I feel like if I go out there, I'm just nervous right now.
You ever thought
and then
that?
I don't want to come down to work because I'm thinking you might be part of them folks, Shawty.
Why you watch so many episodes, man?
Shawty, tell me, Shawty, is you in the Illuminati?
Hell no, I don't know Illuminati. Jesus.
He's an alumni.
Alumni.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. That's the same thing as being an Illuminati.
All right, look on the target. What?
No, Shawty, listen, what's your name? I spell your name backwards, Shawty. I don't even know why. I just woke up and they said spell his name backwards. And they'll let you know he in the Illuminati.
Do the Taurus have a tag on there? Do it say Alabama State or FAMU or Miles College?
Mm-mm. Nah, I just had a dream. All I seen was your name spelled backwards. It said Yellums Yekser.
It said what?
It said Yellums Yekser.
What does Ricky spell backwards, right?
What they got to do with this doggone Ford Taurus and you not coming to work, dog?
Hey, Blood Tony.
Ricky trying to get me. He trying to get me in the Illuminati, and they said just spell his name out backwards. It'll all come together.
Blood Tony.
I spell his name out backwards. It said Yekser Yellum.
Blood Tony.
I'm not finna be in the Illuminati.
Hey, listen, Blood Tony. Your check up here.
Okay, look, I'm gonna come get my check, but I'm not staying. Leave it downstairs at the front door.
No, I never meaning no never, never lie. Never lie, never, 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 never mean always and never, never, never. Never lie, never, 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 never mean it always, never seven, never mean it tonight. Never, 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 never know and understand better mean it tonight.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, hey, listen, y'all make sure y'all, Gary, tell them about your tea party.
Yes, don't forget, honey, hurry up and get your tickets now. Tickets are selling what? Fast, honey. For the tea party, for Rickey's party, I mean, it's going to be a blast. We're going to be pouring some, I'm going to be pouring some high tea, and it's going to be laced with a little bit of prune juice, so it's going to go through you. And, honey, I want all the ladies and guys to, what?
I said, damn.
And make sure, baby, y'all get y'all fascinators and your hats and stuff, honey, because we're going to have a blast. So that's for the Rickey party, Rickey Smiley Blast Party.
You going to show some skin like you did last year?
Yeah, because I'm working on my two-piece right now, boo. So
no, sir.
Get that. Hey, if I'm pouring tea, I need to be comfortable.
RickeySmileyBBB.com. That's RickeySmileyBBB.com. The rooms are going fast. You don't want to miss it. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, post-Mother's Day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God, Rickey, everybody's talking about your homeboy, honey, comedian and actor T.K. Kirkland. Did y'all hear what he said? Oh, my God. He's speaking.
Big Bro? No, don't talk about Big Bro.
Well, honey, Big Bro, it's being reported, y'all, that comedian actor T.K. Kirkland, he breaks down, honey, why men shouldn't be stepfathers or take on the responsibility of other men, honey. They're saying T.K. 63 years old. He's known, honey, for his performances on Lapalooza and BET's Comic View. Now, in a discussion recently, honey, T.K. shared his views on why men, honey, should avoid taking on the role of stepfather. Now, he says this, he said there's a downfall to raising another man's kids. He said the downfall is you could put another man's kids through school. You can do a lot of good things. He said, and on your deathbed, that kid don't like you so much, he won't even come to see you. Then he also said that it could get so bad that if the mother leaves and you took care of that kid, because that kid don't feel obligated to you, he could drop you off at an assisted living. And he went on and on. He said he got a friend that was severely depressed and financially burdened out after taking care of his girlfriend and children. He said he suggested that men can naively enter into these relationships driven by desire and infatuation without considering the full extent of the commitment.
But you know what, Gary? I know some stepfathers that have amazing relationships with their kids.
Yeah.
I have an amazing relationship with my stepfather.
Yeah.
I would take care of him until his dying day.
And there's some blood children also that would leave their biological daddy stranded.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So
you better say it.
You don't know. It's a case-by-case situation.
Well, y'all need to talk to TK because, I mean, he's saying so that people are living with him. I mean, Rick, I know that's y'all brother and uncle and all that stuff. How do you feel about that situation? Is there something you want to say?
Oh, ain't no wrong with sometimes kids that are not yours add so much value to your life or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you born into folks or whatever, but you don't get to choose that, but you get to choose who you spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
And you know where you've been, but you don't know where you're going, and you don't know who's going to have to wipe your butt or hand you a glass of water. It might be that one that you gave an opportunity to that didn't have a father. So that's real.
Exactly. So I mean, it's a in the middle of the road situation, though, with TK. So congratulations on what he said, I guess. Gucci Mane, y'all, baby, he's explaining y'all why his roster of artists are all in prison. Now, they're saying y'all that the rap mogul shared his opinions during a recent episode of his wife's All Things Keisha Cure podcast. So he said, his artists, people don't know why his artists keep going to jail. And that's what Keisha asked. He said, what I'm saying, to be honest, he said, I was one of those type of artists. He said, I was always going back and forth to jail. This is what the Gucci said. He said, I try to help those artists that I feel like, I see a lot of myself in here. He said, so with that being said, he said, I try to ride it out with them through their bumps or whatever they were going through. He said, but I feel like, honey, if I'm not helping them, who else going to help them? And, then he went on to say, that, this is, I guess, things that happen. But could that be possible? You have work with people and everybody you work with work for you, go to the pen? I mean, anybody could speak on that?
What are your thoughts, Kate?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Gary, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Why, Gucci was talking about all the guys, his people that work, that was on his roster, they all went to the pen, in the pen. And I asked the question, how could that be possible? I mean, because
they're all criminals.
Oh.
Maybe that's possible. Maybe that's the reason.
Damn.
That's usually what lands you in the pen. You're a criminal.
And they don't have a loving wife to influence them and help turn their lives around like Gucci.
Yeah.
I think that made a big difference
that
too.
Does because
I feel
when
like
you get
all of that stopped after they got married.
Yeah, she's been a plus for him. She's been a very good.
Yeah, she stood by him when he was in the
life.
pen. She kept him down. They say why he was in those 2 years. She kept him down
And they still together.
Yeah. So. But this is something that, a lot of celebrities are complaining about. Rickey, are y'all familiar with that New York Governor Kathy Hochul? Hochul.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. Well, a lot of celebrities are very angry, especially in the New York area, because they said she went out and expressed that she regret after she claimed that black kids in the Bronx don't know the word computer. So a lot of people was upset about her saying that.
Yeah, it sounded like she misspoke, but it also spoke of the white privilege that some white folks have of thinking that everybody in the hood is just ignorant, broke. It was awkward the way it came out.
Well, people are angry, honey, with her for saying such a thing like that. I mean, it's amazing how people just come out and say what they want to say. Computer is a simple word. Most people have computers.
No, but she was talking about resources being distributed in the lower income areas. She was talking about how they don't have the resources that the upper income areas do have, and that some kids in those areas don't even know what the word computer means.
Yeah, well,
so it just came out crazy.
I guess because celebrities are protesting.
Yeah, she probably meant it.
Yeah,
basically like more so access, not actually knowing what it is.
Well, she needs to apologize and say it to the community because the celebrities and everybody are upset and protesting about her saying such a thing about the kids in the hood and stuff like that. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Calla Lily. On the high end, you say Calla Lily, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark maroon. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So people are up in arms after a video of a male teacher filmed his students taking his braids in class, taking down his braids in class. Some people felt the act of taking braids down was too intimate for a student-teacher relationship.
Yeah, Ricky, the teacher, Jock Lee, notes that he has a great relationship with his students and most of their parents follow him on social media. However, despite his commentary on the 4-minute and 24-second video, the public still seems to be torn over the hair moment. Here's Jock's response to the criticism.
Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I didn't have the time to do it all myself, so naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird.
So this, of course, sparked parents to go back and forth in the comments section. One person wrote in the comments, I see nothing wrong. Some of them may not have father figures or big brothers at home, so keep it up. Be there for them. Another person expressed similar sentiments with, a safe space is important. It takes a village.
However, with all the content shared online, the teacher couldn't stop the video from landing on the side of the internet filled with people who disagreed with what occurred. Other parents were calling for the teacher to be suspended and even possibly fired. And parents commented on the video saying, I don't care how much I love a teacher. Why would I want to be rewarded by taking his hair down? I wouldn't even want to put my hands in his hair. I don't know. This is weird. Another mother wrote, every night we see teachers and other adult predators on the news violating our children. Why would an adult male allow kids to play in his hair? While there are rumors the teacher was penalized by the administration for the situation, nothing has been confirmed.
All right, so was the teacher right or wrong? Or is it just an innocent act? My thing is, did you ask those kids' parents permission for them to be taking your hair down?
Right.
And number two, you just don't do that.
You just don't do that.
You just don't do it. I can't even explain it. I can't articulate it.
Right.
But I tell you what, my damn daughters wouldn't be taking their teacher hair down.
Exactly.
And they grown ass women, and you're not going to take your teacher's hair down.
At all. Do you hear me?
Let me take it a step further. And men teachers, you don't touch girls' hair.
Thank you.
That part, Ricky.
I don't like it. I don't like when a man, you do not touch my daughter's hair. I don't care how pretty it is. You can compliment her, but you do not run your fingers or touch her braids or her barrettes and hair bows. You do not touch girls' hair, period. I'll never forget Reverend Woodruff had to correct somebody one time for touching this daughter's hair, and I never forgot it. Never. You don't do that. You don't put your hands in no little girl's hair.
Because he's saying that people are saying it's weird, but as a father, I'm asking fathers out there, if you walk in your daughter's classroom, she's 11, 12 years old, and you see this, are you going to be okay with that?
Hell no.
No. And then also, Ricky, I did some investigating. I went down his timeline, and he has a lot of videos of him in the class with his students. And maybe he probably is a great teacher and has a great rapport with his kids. But why would you want to open yourself to that kind of scrutiny? And then also on his timeline, he has videos of him with no shirt on, with his pants all the way down to his pelvic bone, tattoos everywhere. And I'm like, if your students follow you and the parent is freaking appropriate.
No.
Yeah, all of this is a setup for inappropriate behavior.
Yes.
But that behavior is inappropriate itself. And here's the thing, too comfortable and too familiar. I don't want nobody that comfortable and that damn familiar with my child that you would sit up in a classroom with your shirt off or have them taking your damn braids down. I have
They
never
were painting
touched.
his nails too, Ricky. Painting his nails with clear polish.
No, that's real. That act is real pedophilish to me.
Real pimpish.
And I understand what y'all saying, but my thought was, I said, we don't know what type of class it was. It could have been a cosmetology class.
Don't matter.
It wasn't a cosmetology. And you don't need to be doing hair in school. You go to school to learn. You don't go to school
to take a cosmetology class. The girls will do each other's hair.
Well, he could have been the mannequin or something.
No, Gary, you're not gonna get nothing.
If you're in a cosmetology class or whatever, that might be different. But that's what they got the little mannequins up there for. You ain't finna have nobody playing in your hair, scratching your dandruff, and then you start getting comfortable. That's stuff your girlfriend and your wife do. You don't do that stuff.
You
don't let nobody have no woman taking your braids down. You don't let your home girl take your braids down. That's for your woman.
Ricky, I'm just so shocked that so many moms were defending him. Like, I was looking in the comment section, and they were like, I don't see nothing wrong with him. I'm like, girl.
That's crazy.
No.
I would like to see what their home life looked like, because
Exactly.
you could probably tell a lot from a woman who ain't got an issue with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the phones. What are your thoughts?
I would just like to say that I don't think the teacher was in the wrong if you take everything into context. It was at the end of the day. It was free time. He wasn't sitting in between their legs. There was a whole group of students. I think he was bonding with them. I think the students enjoyed it, and I think people are making a bigger deal out of it than what it is. And yes, I am a mother of a daughter.
I'm calling from Jacksonville, Florida, and I just believe that teacher just went too far with that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good look as a education professional. You should never get that, comfortable with your kids. Even though it look like it's innocent, it's just not a good look, man.
Yeah, Rondi Wright calling from Miami, and I don't think he should be punished for what he did. I don't think it's that serious. When I was in middle school, we used to do the same thing to our teachers' hair. We used to comb through it, brush through it, and I don't see a problem with it.
As a correctional officer of 12 years and a manager in the kitchen at the school, I never had a problem with kids. Sometimes kids can't talk to their parents. They can talk to the teachers and stuff when they got a good relationship with them, like the janitors, kitchen workers. So I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Calling from Houston, Texas. Great morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Yes, it was inappropriate. It's student-teacher relationship. It's just inappropriate. Do it yourself or have your girlfriend do it.
Yeah, that and then when you told me his pictures of him with his shirt off, see, that's how people start grooming kids.
With tattoos, lips down there by his private parts with no shirt on and mixed with your content in the classroom. It's not appropriate. I can't believe these women are calling up here defending him.
I tell you what. I bet if I'd have walked in that classroom and my daughter was playing his head. Me and him, I would have went to jail that day. And then she would have had to deal with me when she got home. It would have been a whole damn problem. Talking about what's the big deal? So it is a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a little stuff like when you have little girls and stuff. You don't even be letting your daughter walk between somebody's legs to give them a hug. You hug uncles and family members from the side and men from the side and stuff. I'm real particular and careful on when it came to my daughter. What are you saying, Gary?
Now, I just got a text from a teacher, and they were saying that's the problem with having younger teachers because they want to be student friends and not their educators.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're not supposed to be their friends.
Yeah, too comfortable and too familiar. Too comfortable, too familiar. No, you don't cross that line. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. On Rickey Smiley Morning Show, it's time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got the one and only Talithia. What up? Listening to us in Atlanta on our station, Classic. Happy to have you this morning. And then we got Dwayne from Little Rock, Arkansas. Listening to us on KOKY 1021. Damn, that's 1029 in Atlanta. Wow. Both of y'all on 102 something. Hey, happy to have y'all this morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
All right, it's time to play Battle of the Sexes, and y'all are fighting for those coveted Dollar Tree prize pack that everybody go crazy over. I'm talking about, man, the world want to play this game because we serious when it comes to Dollar Tree. And listen, so if you don't know the answer to the question, just say pass so you'll save yourself some time. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss. Am I saying your name right? Talithia?
It's Talithia. Yes, Talithia.
Talithia. All right, here we go. Start the clock. What is the number of balls on a pool table to start a game?
9.
I think it's 16. Yep, 16. All right. On a Camaro SS, what does the SS stand for?
Pass.
Super Sport. What alcoholic drink combo was made famous in a Snoop Dogg Dr. Dre song?
Gin and juice.
Yes. How many inches are in a yard?
Pass.
36. What do the letters BP stand for at the BP gas station?
Pass.
British Petroleum. All right. What area is called where the pitchers warm up during a baseball game?
Oh, my goodness. Pass.
The dugout. All right. What American historical figure face is on the $100 bill?
Ben Franklin?
Yes. What car company make the Grand Cherokee SUV? What company?
Pass.
The Grand Cherokee. I almost said Jeep Cherokee. Yeah, it was the Jeep.
Jeep. That is right.
Dang, but that's all right. You got too, because some people don't get that. All right, Brett.
You ready, Dwayne?
Yeah, I'm ready, Brett.
All right, let's go. Start the clock. On Sesame Street, what is the name of the character who lives in the trash?
Oscar.
Yeah.
That's right. The decorative piece of jewelry is also used to let a woman know if she has gained weight. What decorative piece of jewelry?
Pass.
Belly or waist beads. Who made history for being the first black woman to become a justice of the Supreme Court?
Pass.
Ooh, Ketanji Brown Jackson. A woman uses retinol for what?
Pass.
Her face or her wrinkles. Which supermodel created the competition show called America's Next Top Model?
Tyra Banks.
Yes. In volleyball, what do you call it when the player serves the ball and the opposing team is unable to pass it?
A pass.
That would be ace. A size 10 in women is what size in men?
13.
No, 8. It would be smaller. What U.S. state is Kamala Harris a senator for? What U.S. state was Kamala Harris a senator for before becoming vice president?
Pass.
That would be California.
We got a tie, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a tie. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can break this out. What rap group did Tupac start out as a member of? This for you, my love. Yeah. Say it.
Me? Digital Underground.
Yes.
Okay, you ready, Dwayne?
Yes.
North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm are the names of what?
Repeat it. North Saint, Chicago.
North Saint, Chicago, and Psalm are the names of what?
It looked like the ladies won. Special K. What did she win?
All right, ma'am. Congratulations. You're a big winner today. A big winner today of the fabulous, amazing, enticing prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right. From Cooking Concepts, you got a corn tray. I have no idea what you do with that, but I think it has something to do with corn. You've also got a pack of 50 translucent plastic cups. Okay. You got a 3-count pack of original Pop Rocks. Please enjoy those. Don't drink Coke following that. Your stomach will explode. You got tasty chicken-flavored Temptations chewy cat treats under 2 calories per treat. All right. 'Cause nobody wants a fat cat. You got that Angel of Mine tinted baby bottles. Pink, blue, and light orange. All right. I hope you got a baby. Or maybe you can get pregnant. Elmer's glue sticks. All right. Glue sticks, washable and safe if swallowed. But try not to swallow it. You got an 8-digit pocket calculator. Okay, solar powered, never need batteries. How about that?
8 digits.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
What's a damn 8-digit calculator?
I have no idea. Why does anybody use a calculator in 2024 anyway? Anyway, from Swiggles, you got boys' snug fit pajamas, size 9 to 12 months. All right. From Driver's Choice, you got a Winter Blend windshield washer fluid. You've also got a can of Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, low sodium. Good for your health.
One can.
And finally, from Mansect, squeeze on flea and tick control for small dogs, cats, or other animals. Kills and repels fleas and ticks for up to 4 weeks. After that, you need another bottle. All right.
How many cans of soup they get?
You get 1 can of Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. Low sodium.
Hey,
good for your health.
Special K, what the f*** somebody gonna do with 1 can of soup?
I don't know, but enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right.
Dealing with that tender love.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the top of the hour. Maria Moore, what is happening?
What's going on, Rock T? So, look, there's a nationwide study of over 2,000 people over the age of 20 that found that 1 in 4 still did not think of themselves as a full-fledged grown-up. And most said they did not think they would consider it until they reached the age of 30, at least 30 and over. Of those questions, 55% said being an adult was more dependent on major life events. For example, having children, moving out of their parents' home, or getting married. Now, this started the hashtag, I finally felt like an adult when. So here are some of the top answers. Let me know what y'all think. Rent and taxes. Taking my son home from the hospital after he was born. Responsibility hit me like a ton of bricks. It was when I cooked my first Christmas dinner, hosted my family for Christmas for the first time, for when I went to the liquor store for a bottle, and when I got to the register, the cashier did not ask me for my ID. So at what moment did you all feel like you were an adult? Like, what was that indicator?
When I finished
for me.
Yeah, when I finished
ahead,
college. When you got out of college, it's like, okay, it's about to get real.
I didn't feel like an adult then. I still don't feel like one because I don't have no children and nothing. So I don't feel like an adult. I just feel like a person paying bills.
We know you got adult money, though.
2 things. When I felt like an adult when I closed on my first house and when I bought 4 new tires for my car at the same time.
How about you, Brad?
I think when I owned my first car.
Yeah,
when I finally owned it, not when I was constantly paying for it, but when I finally owned it, I felt grown.
Mm-hmm. Or when you didn't need a cosigner for something. That was big for me.
Right. When you can do stuff yourself and your credit is good, you feel grown too.
Right. Yeah, definitely the taxes thing. I actually filed my taxes for the first time, like on my own, when I was 16. The first year I was working.
Yep, me too. I did that. Yeah, I guess I felt like it because my dad would not release his income tax forms. So I had to wait when I got my first job, so I got my tax form so I could finally give me a grant, a loan for school. So I guess that was an adult feeling.
Also, when I had to start paying my own medical and health insurance.
Ooh.
Boy.
Well,
For some reason, Rock, did you feel? I didn't feel like an adult when I didn't feel like I was grown when I got married.
You did?
That didn't make me feel grown. It just made me feel like, I was just moving into another thing. But I didn't feel grown until I bought grown people stuff. Like when I bought a refrigerator for the first time, I'm like, damn, I just bought a refrigerator. Just bought a major appliance. That's some grown man stuff.
When I was able to get real dental work.
Shoot.
Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shoot.
Yeah. A lot of indicators. I guess it just depends on your experience. But let us know what you think. You can join the conversation on Facebook and on the web at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. We got that front page coming up next. This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
25 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, Maria. What's happening?
Good morning, Rock T. The front page is brought to you by Tampax. So the thing no one tells you about periods is that your flow changes daily, and so should your tampon size. Only Tampax 5 has absorbencies to match your flow. If it hurts to remove, go down a size. If it leaks, go up. All-day comfort and protection for up to 8 hours. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Stormy Daniels went out of her way to troll former President Donald Trump after her second day of testimony at the Manhattan hush money trial on Thursday, saying real men respond to testimony by being sworn in and taking the stand in court. She posted this on X, and then she followed up by saying, oh, wait, never mind. Now, what's happening is Trump is trying to use the excuse of the gag order not to testify, but that really doesn't apply to him. It applies to witnesses, family officers, a family of the officers of the court, and other people that need to be protected. It's also important to note that several of Trump's former top advisors and allies are refusing to endorse him.
It's more than several. It's 40 out of the 44 top advisors and administration officials that work with him said, nah, don't. Yeah, he don't need to be back in that job.
Right, so it's not several, it's dozens.
It's, yeah.
Yeah. In other news, Panera Bread is doing away with highly caffeinated charged lemonade drinks that have been at the center of multiple wrongful death lawsuits since last fall. A spokesperson for Panera confirmed to ABC News that it has undergone a recent menu transformation. In an email statement, the spokesperson said the company will be focusing next on the broad array of beverages, which includes low sugar and low caffeine options. It seems odd they would wait this long after all of the lawsuits.
They said they underwent a menu, what?
Yeah, they underwent a menu transformation.
Why can't they just say we stopped serving that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fancy.
But yeah, definitely not a thing that you want to keep on the menu. Lastly, May 10th, today is World Lupus Day. Lupus affects many people of all nationalities, races, ethnicities, genders, and ages. Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease that can damage any part of the body. World Lupus Day serves to call attention to the impact that lupus has had on people around the world. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few of the stories we're following this morning. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
What it do, Maria? Well, them Dallas Mavericks, they bounced back to get game 2 to even up the series 1-1 with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Cleveland Cavaliers, home of the land. They get even with the Boston Celtics and tie that series 1 game apiece. Put your seatbelts on. NBA playoffs off the chain, man. Former NBA player Glenn Big Baby Davis has been sentenced to 40 months in prison over fraud scheme to defraud the league's health benefits plan. So 22 people, including 18 players, were also involved, centered around filing false medical claims. Man, just quit trying to just go about your day.
Quit scamming.
I mean, you ain't got to.
40 months. How long, Maria? How long is that in years? Well, I should know that.
What, 3.5 years?
36.
3 years and 4 months.
Yeah, 3 years and 4 months.
Oh, that's not long.
Yeah, it is when you're doing it.
Forget that. Listen, man.
It's like you mess up your long money to get the short money.
To get the short money.
It's crazy.
It ain't worth it, man. But I tell you what is worth it. I love announcing good news for women's sports, man. The WNBA will now provide full-time charter flights for all 12 teams starting this season. Not next season, starting this season. So congratulations on that. We're making baby steps. Last but not least, man, Minnesota Timberwolves' Anthony Edwards, who in my opinion, top 3 player in the NBA. Some critics are starting to compare him, of course, to Michael Jordan. He says, man, stop it.
You're drawing a lot of comparisons to Michael. Do you want them to stop?
Yeah, for sure. They need to stop.
If you don't want to be compared to Michael Jordan, How do you want to be talked about?
As Anthony Edwards. Yeah, like the first Anthony Edwards, not the next Michael Jordan. I want people to be like, this Anthony Edwards kid, he got his own style. He maybe got a mix of Michael Jordan in him. I got a tray ball. I can shoot the three, so I think that makes me a little different than Michael Jordan.
There it is. Now, he ain't dissing Michael Jordan, saying that Michael Jordan can't shoot the three, but he just says that's a part of his game that's probably a little bit more stronger than Mike's was back in the day. But it is what it is. Wrong. No, not at all, man. He the truth. He the truth, man, for real. That's my quick sports report right there. Briggity Tack got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Briggity Tack, good morning.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Jerry Seinfeld said during a recent interview that he wanted Chris Rock to parody the infamous Oscar slap in a movie, Unfrosted, which recently premiered on Netflix. Now, the issue is that Seinfeld filmed the comedy movie not long after the March 2022 Oscars, and Rock was allegedly feeling a little too shook still to be able to perform in the movie. So Seinfeld explained, the other thing I wanted to do that I almost did was Chris Rock was going to be the host of the Bowl and Spoon Awards, and we shot that right after the Will Smith slap. I was going to have somebody come up on the stage and have Chris punch him out as they got there. At the beginning of the film, Cedric the Entertainer appears as the awards host for the Bowl and Spoon Awards. It seems Seinfeld originally envisioned Rock for the role and wanted it to work in a moment that parodied the Oscar slap. But in the finished film, Cedric the Entertainer's character does not have any altercation while hosting the award show. So that's good. I couldn't imagine that, and I'm sure it wouldn't be funny to parody, especially right after it kind of like happened. All right, y'all, moving on. North West, the daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, joined the cast of Disney's The Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl. This is a live concert event that'll be filmed across 2 performances and released on a special day on Disney+. Now, West is set to star alongside previously announced cast members Jeremy Irons, Nathan Lane, Billy Eichner, Ernie Sabella, Jason Weaver, Jennifer Hudson, and Bradley Gibson. Now, the shows will take place on May 24th and 25th in celebration of The Lion King's 30th anniversary. So congratulations to Lil Northwest. She is working. These kids is out here working. Blue Ivy, Northwest, congratulations to them. Also, last but not least, a Young Thug has been trying to find the joy in the little things as the YSL Rico trial continues to drag on, as he demonstrated when he and his longtime lawyer vibed out to one of his past hits. His 2015 song Halftime, which was played in court, was introduced as evidence by the prosecution, who are alleging that the track is one of many songs that prove the Georgia rapper alleged gang affiliation. In a video from the testimony, Young Thug and his attorney Brian Steele could be seen jamming along to the classic track. Now, I don't know if they planned it against me if I would be seen jamming to it.
Okay.
I would probably just sit still and listen unless my side was playing it, saying good things about it, not using it as evidence that I was in a gang.
So, Brad, I have a quick question. Girl, do you think he have any money left?
I don't know.
Because that's he been in jail for a long time. Young Thug got to pay a lot of money to those lawyers. I'm more than sure.
Yeah, those legal bills add up. Trump done spent like $100 million in legal bills already, and Thug thing been going on longer than Trump. So I know he got more than 4 or 5 lawyers.
Yeah, that's a lot. But maybe they're banking on like when he gets out, he definitely make hits. So maybe if they get him cleared and stuff, and he makes his hits. But he also, y'all remember, he gets royalty checks as well.
I was gonna say,
twice a
he got
year.
money rolling in,
and those are nice because he's had hit after hit after hit. Every song he makes pretty much is a hit, for real.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
I just want to know why he got to sit in.
Why he got to sit in jail and Trump don't, right?
Well, maybe because he got like murders and stuff attached to his.
Well, yeah,
case.
that might be it.
That might be the difference.
Might have something to do.
But that might.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. We're coming up next. We got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.